Hi guys, I'm here with my mom.
Hi.
I'm going to be taking her to the market that's behind us, you can see. So come along with us. We are currently in the dry season here. So as you can see, the ground is kind of dusty and dry, but fortunately there are lots of vegetables in the markets because most of the farmers plant ahead of Christmas, so we get a lot of vegetables from December to February. Currently in this frame, my mom and I stepped out. Unfortunately, I'm behind the camera and showing you all you can see. As you can see, the woman who just passed by with a blue container, she sells local street food. If you haven't watched my Navrongo street food video, this is your opportunity to do so. Here's my mom who noticed some okra. She likes okra very much. Don't ask me how she learned to eat it right here in Ghana. And because it's a very good vegetable, we eat it at least once or twice a week. I mean, we have to have greens if you are living in my house. Moving on, let's see what we find again. Yes, we are going to the vegetable market. And when I say vegetable, I don't mean your regular carrot, onion, cabbage, but we can see lots of green leaves. So these are special leaves that are used to make different kinds of soups, and that's why the people here are so healthy. Like if you notice, most of the market women, they are all very fit and very few have excess weight because the northern diet consists majorly of greens. This is your chance to watch my cooking teasers video because teaser is a starch that is normally eaten with these kind of leaves. Hopefully in the future I'll make more videos of soups that can be made from the different kinds of leaves here, but one particular type we normally have is beans leaf. So yes, your regular black-eyed peas or beans, before they even start flowering and getting the bean pods, the very young leaves can be used for soup. And over here you can see my mom asking the price, how much it costs, and whether it's fresh. I mean, there's lots of variety, and life here is not too fast. It's very easy and slow paced, so we can take our time and choose what we like. So after so many women beckoning us to buy, my mom finally settled on this vendor who offered to give us two bunches for 3 CDs. Two bunches for 3 CDs. And you see, this is one thing I like about living in Avrongo. You don't have to earn a lot of money to eat nutritiously, to find something to eat. I feel like living in cities is always about getting the bag, finding the money, and not really thinking about your health and having sufficient rest and what you're even putting inside you. But you are at so much liberty to do so if you live in a small town. Do you live in a small town? Let me know in the comments. If you do, it will be really great if you vlog about where you live. So we turned back in and we got tomatoes. I think she had the two smaller piles. She had the very small piles going for 2 cedis and the big piles for 5 cedis. So my mom bargained on getting 3 of the piles, small piles for 5 cedis, and she was like, okay, so we are getting this much tomatoes, I think early February, for 5 cedis. 5 cedis, guys. Remember we bought leaves for 3 cedis. I think we should kind of figure out how much we are going to spend in this market for a week. Navrongo market days happen every 3 days. So say it falls on a Thursday, the next market day will be on a Sunday, and so on and so forth. In addition to our 5 cedis, she still added jara, the Ghanaian concept of adding more to what was bought. Jara. Because if you don't give us jara, we'll not come back next time. Right over here, we can see some calabashes and other forms of African gods. It's a pity that these are not, how should I say, sold as much as they could be, because there's so much art you could do. Actually, in junior high back in the day, there was a course called calabash art, and it's a very beautiful kind of northern, sort of sub-Saharan art, taking roots from like Mali. You get what I mean, unless I show you pictures. Anyway, we finally got foro today. For those of you who have watched my trying street food in Navrongo video, I was desperately looking for foro and couldn't find some that day because it wasn't a market day. So foro is basically a millet drink, and this is how it's sold. I think one was 1 cedi. It really quenches your thirst on a hot day like this. So walking through the market, you really need patience. And someone like me who doesn't like the sun, mostly I want to really run away. But if you do that too, sometimes you may miss out on the new things that get into the market some days. For instance, you could go one day and find one person selling guava, and you're going to miss it. Anyway, it was also onion season. I think onion prices dropped from like 400 to about 300 to 80 cedis for a whole bag. That was pretty good. My mom found some mangoes, and it wasn't mango season. I mean, it's just starting. So this one pile was 5 cedis. So I think one mango for 1 cedi. And that's what I was saying about having patience, because I wouldn't have found this since it's not so common right now. And as usual, she's adding jara, showing us that she has given it to us. You know, this is how you know my mom is not a stranger, because they know she knows the concept of jara, so they have to give it to her. And this is obviously not her first time. Like, I'm the sort of person who likes to buy in bulk, but my mom would rather have it fresh, so probably go twice a week to get fresh produce. And well, what can I say? It's good. So because we always get to eat fresh food. We found some plantain, so she was asking me if we should get it, and definitely the pile or bundle, I don't even know, the bunch, that's the word, The bunch we got was 5 CDs. She was asking if we should get 10, but I'm the only one who likes plantain in the house. So I was like, let's just buy 5. Moving forward, we still see a lot of pepper, tomatoes, everybody saying hi. And it's just that whole sense of community and togetherness and respect that I love about Navrongo. You know, if you buy from me sometime, I would say hi to you, or if I buy from you sometime, I'll say hi to you. We don't act like we don't know each other. We don't do that here. We are family.
No, we have like 4. Really?
Over here on the side, in this cage, is Dawa Dawa. Dawa Dawa is made of fermented legume seeds. I don't even know if I'm saying it right, but there is, and this also is Dawa Dawa. Yes, there's a plant where the seeds come from, and it's very nutritious. We add it to all soups. You can add it to anything. It just has a very strong smell that needs some getting used to. Anyway, my mom got here to get some leaves and she was just checking them out to see if she'd get, and this bunch is what I think they were selling for 3 CDs. So imagine like eating these leaves every day. Just 3 CDs with your tozafi. You know how fresh your skin will be and how healthy you'll be, and the iron that you'd get, because most of the fruits here contain very little oil, which is very healthy.
The sun is so hot at this point, so we are glad to be in the shade. Hopefully very soon we get some water. Yeah. The sun will make you tired and your head ache. Like with the other rubber. I'll show you the usual.
So we had to start looking for some water because we were so thirsty, and I just saw this ice chest right next to these earthenware pots. These are used for grinding pepper, tomatoes, fish, whatever. If you have any questions about that, I'll be happy to answer them. Over here in the ice chest, we asked them how much water was, and I think we still get 3 sachets for 1 CD over here. So one is a little over 30 pesos, say 35 pesos, I think, and it was more than welcome. And they had started selling what we call ice water, where people fetch borehole water into these rubbers on the top and chill them. And over here, that's even safer because they come straight from the boreholes. No need for extra processing, because check out one of my videos, I'm not sure, but there are lots of water boreholes here in Avungo that provide constant supply of fresh, clean water.
How is the water?
Chilled.
Let me put my phone inside.
So this is our view from standing in the shade. I don't want to make this video too long, so I'd want to end it here, but there is definitely much more. In case you'd like to see more, let me know in the comments. If you have any questions, put them there too, and let's meet again in the next video. See ya.